Also, for the folks on YouTube, let's give a little introduction to what this game is. So, this is Kingdom Come Deliverance. You could call it Holy Roman Empire Simulator. It's set in, I think, the early 15th century. It's basically a huge open-world adventure. There is a pretty cool story that runs all the way through, but it's my sort of game. It's open world. You can go off and do the main story. You can run off and do side quests. You can run around pillaging, looting, killing, exploring, and just having a blast whilst you do whatever you want to do. It's swords and bows and combat and horse riding and stealing and looting and pillaging and all that combined. It's a sort of game I love. And just like in real life, the goal isn't to rush to the end as fast as possible. It's to go and explore all the interesting parts, to have fun and just enjoy the journey along the way. So let's get started with Kingdom Come Deliverance. Let's go. In we go. Normal or hardcore? Hardcore. More realistic, recommended for players familiar with the essentials of combat and survival in the world of Kingdom Come Deliverance. We've seen me play. We'll go normal. So let's get started. Hey, Brutalizer, looking forward to seeing what you think of this. I already think I'm going to love this, but we'll see how it goes. I might need a little time to learn the combat. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary, who decided to take drastic steps to... Damn, that was fast. You remember seeing me in Co's chat when he played it? Yeah, I do hang out in Co's chat when I'm working on other things. I like to have that open in the window. Ooh. Bit of hunting, I think, is in order. This looks nice. Now, there is a high-definition textures pack available for this. I think there's DLC. I don't have it, because I think my PC might struggle to run it without the high-definition textures. Talk about cinematic intro. That looks pretty. I think this game really goes a long way to make you feel part of the story. Like you really are playing out some huge plot for a movie. Like, I don't know, actually. I haven't seen a good medieval movie for a long time. I don't want to say Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, because that is going back a long time. This looks like a nice place to hang out. Tip for the early stage of the game, be patient with the lockpicking. It seems really hard at first, but when you get used to it, it's very easy. Thanks.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Oh, let me know what the audio levels are like as well, if you can hear the speech and the music and stuff.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well,
sounds like me already.
Looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Good lad.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Father's answer to fix any problem with his kids. Quick clout round the ear. Audio is perfect. Cool. Men in Tights was great. Men in Tights. Now that was a good film.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
I recognise her voice. Might have to look at the.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Might have to
Hear
look at the
that?
names afterwards
You'd
in the
better
credits.
not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table.
We have breakfast.
Wait, what's this?
Uh-oh.
Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you?
Ooh, that there
You
sword
better
play.
pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get
No,
hurt.
1403, a scratch is
Now
fatal.
get up, you rogue.
Hand's gonna drop off. Gangrene. Oh, and his accent so does not fit in with the Holy Roman Empire. It sounds like it comes from Somerset or somewhere. Hey, Crixor, how's it going?
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Oh, well, I get to play, right. We were chatting in the tavern. I was dancing. I was with Bianca. I was working in the forge. Oh, this is like this chooses some of your character's starting attributes. So strength. Let's go speech. I think speechcraft is probably really important in this.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
As you do.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Suspicious characters. Swimming Labrador. She didn't clout him. She didn't. She disobeyed her husband. Oh, that's a paddling. Why would I be interested in sword fighting? Matthias was teaching me archery. I was with Bianca. Why does I was with Bianca give him extra vitality? What were they up to? Is this a family game? I already know the answer to that. What does it matter? Strength. Should we go speech again? Why would I be sword fighting? Honest, Mum.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Okay, I know where I've heard her voice now, and it's not from some actress. I have a client from my business that sounds just like her. Pretty sure she didn't do the voiceover there. Okay, have my friends been? Oh, right, okay.
Is father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Come on.
Good.
We better get on with that.
He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
That is so foreboding of bad events. Have my friends been here? I'm hungry. We'll leave the... I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Typical kid. Teenager.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
35 summers, Jason. That is an old man in these days. My friends aren't drunks.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know.
Oh,
Your
yes.
father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Oh, yes.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Okay, well, let's go have some breakfast and go and help him with the sword. Right, what can we steal out of here? So, a couple of cheeses. Yep, we'll have them for later. Now then, I haven't got fighting control. Oh, I have. That's punch. That's nothing. think we'll find those out later. Ooh, apples. If I've learnt anything from RPGs, it's that you pick up everything you possibly can, because someone will buy it if you don't want it. Go on, grab that apple. That has a handy big scroll on it to tell me it's an apple. Hang on, what's jump? That's jump, right? Jump on the table, Henry. There we go. Take that bread roll. I know half this stuff's going to go off before I get a chance to use it and eat it, but you never know where we're going to end up. Is that a load of coins? No. Well, these folks aren't going to need it, and I'm sorry if that's a bit of a spoiler for anyone watching. I can jump back up there. I can't get... Oh, I'm sat down at the table. I wasn't expecting that. Get up. Get up. Handy little prompt for me there. Okay. Okay, I think we've probably got enough packed lunch. Let's go and skank some of this soup. Whatever that is. Looks awesome. It's probably potage. Bean stew. I think that's what they used to live on. Can I steal anything else? These are just decorations. You can overeat in this game. It'll give you a debuff. I better be careful with that then. Not like Skyrim then, where you just stuff yourself full of everything you find, every ingredient. Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. Can you steal from your own parents? What's in the box of carrots? Do I want to take 10 carrots? I'll take 10 carrots. What's in... That looks like a very bad looking box of lettuce. I've got some bread. Mind you, cheese, bread. Will that keep? Apples. What's that? What is that? Spoon. Cabbage. Take the lot. Make a grilled cheese. Play World of Tanks, please. I'm sorry, Pitio. No. This Twitch stream is my refuge from World of Tanks. Ooh, lockpick. Don't think I have any lockpicks though, do I? You don't have a lockpick? No, I don't. Okay, okay. I've stolen whatever I can find. Time to venture out into the world. I have just released a World of Tanks video, though, for those who are interested, on the Centurion 5, the new premium tank. Now, what was Sprint? That, I think. Yeah, that's Sprint. Be Sprint. More food. Eat from the... But that is definitely just a massive pot of beans. Nothing wrong with that, of course. That's some weird swirly sort of pattern on the ground. Okay, back to the plot. You discovered a grindstone. Awesome. Right, Father, what have you got for us?
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Persuasion skill. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire, I'm dressed like a peasant in a smock, how well groomed you are together with your reputation can make a big difference. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. Okay, that's interesting. It's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment. Bloodstains on your clothes, all right. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. Okay, in special cases, you can try any of Henry's other skills, e.g. horsemanship. Okay, right. Let's see. And that, I had something to do. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around. I won't be ordered around. I'm not going to do that to me dad. I'll get a clout round the ear for that.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money.
A bag?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it.
Hmm.
Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
So I have to carry an ale back here, not a barrel, just a single ale. Okay, so he's giving me a crap load of stuff to do. Codex entry. Let's have a look at that. Quests and journal. Now, the game, people often ask you to carry out various objectives. They usually be done with a number of ways. Eloquence will help you win friends. You can find all information about objectives in the quest log tab. I see, and this is where we use the mouse because that is so much easier. Main quest, an unexpected visit. Go to the sword fight lesson, buy a bag of charcoal, collect the debt. Right, can we track this or not? E. Show. Oh, okay, that's showing. That's showing. Don't spill his pint. Hell no. Not when he's got a great big hammer like that and he's willing to use it, hammering nails into people's asses. We have been warned. Okay. Well, did I see a rabbit there? Nope. That's not showing me. There's a map. Oh, I see, right. Pick up the crossguard. Should we do that one first or collect the debt? We'll go down the hill and collect the debt. Can I can't like I can put a marker on with X. Ah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Down we go. Shall I pick a fight? Actually, folks, it is possible to lose this game and finish it, sort of, in the first 5 minutes of playing. You got nothing to talk to me about? No. And I'll show you the point. Because if you pick a fight with any of these guys here, you get thrown in jail. And if anything bad were to happen to the village, like it get set on fire, there's no one to let you out. But that's only if anything bad happens. Right, okay. I see, I've got little markers on the map. Cool, that's fine. Sprint, sprint boy. We'll get that stamina built up. Some guy over here. Actually, I'd rather have sprint assigned to a shoulder button, I think. So I can sprint and move and turn at the same time. We'll try and sort that out in a bit. This him? Kanesh, let's talk.
I'll be with you, Kanesh.
What do you want?
I want some money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Oh, it's a fight. Pay for the tools at least, to pay for the lot or else.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
This is a fight. This is a fight.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd
Got
give
it.
it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
Okay, try and get the axe, hammer and nails back another way. I think that means we go into his house and kill him in his sleep. Yes? Or do we just go and pick him up? There's an axe. Right, what's sneak? There's sneak. It's a bit daylight for this. Right, let's just run across here. Oh, alright, there's his house. There's his door. I think if I do this, I'm going to be seen, aren't I, straight away. Let's see where he's left stuff. Don't forget to taste the pint, if the pint is still cold once in a while. Turn up back at me dad's place with a half-drunk pint and a case of hiccups. Okay. Doesn't seem to have left anything else out here. So do I beat the crap out of him, or do I just... Try and sneak into his house and steal his axe when he's not looking. I suspect if I do this, this is going to be an easy way to learn not to do these things, isn't it? You watching? People don't like if you're supposed not to enter their houses. They'll warn you at first, but if you're caught in the castle guard house, for example, you risk immediate arrest. He's not even looking. Right. What have we got in here? This is a dump.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Okay. I need a lockpick
Fritz
from
might have one.
Fritz. Fritz is one of my buddies at the tavern, right? Shall I eat his dinner? I'm going to eat his dinner. That'll show him to pay his debts. Telling me he had nothing. Was that a pigsty? Why if there's a picture of a pig and a boar at the bottom of the screen down there? What does that mean? These sacks. What's there? So the stuff I want is going to be in that locked chest, isn't it? And the axe is outside. Otherwise, I just carefully wait until there's no one around. Nothing. Nothing to see here. But as if you didn't do it and you had to go and get one from the bar for your dad when you were young. I never had to go down to the local tavern and walk back with a pint for my dad. Never. Ooh, what's this fella selling? I thought those were pink donuts then. Steal. No, we're not going to steal when there's a guard stood there. Catch pole. Can't talk to him.
God save Henry.
Can't talk to her. Okay, so what have we got? There are quests over there. F and G, maybe. Quite nice just exploring, actually. Hang on, let me just stick the map on, otherwise I'm going to go back and do all the stuff. That's the one at the castle. F that's the axe and hammer. Okay, I want these other ones over here then. You ate too much, so it affects you. Oh, is that the symbol of the pig? I've been a pig.
Garden and field, knives, axes, rakes, hoes.
I discovered a tailor. Hose? Oh, hose, as in pants. Right. No, let's not talk trade, actually. I don't think I've got anything to sell at the moment.
Lord Almighty.
Let's have a look. I'm heading this way.
A torch will help.
Steal these chickens. I think I've gone the wrong way around this place, haven't I? Yeah. Oh, is that? Nope. So this controller is a little bit clunky to use. Maybe I should adjust the sensitivity a bit. Thought it'd be like playing Skyrim on Xbox. Oh, hello. What have we done?
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone spouting shit at the tavern?
Has to
Surely
bring
not.
order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Like
Your
a
dear will
dog.
soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Oh, Fritz.
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
I need a lockpick from him.
Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
I can see where this is going.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
He's a bit all or
What do
nothing,
you
that
say,
guy.
Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
Don't really want to get my hands
It's our
covered in
duty to
shit.
defend the honor of our king.
I suppose if it's for the king.
Are you with us?
Okay, I'll do it. Let's go and cover his house in cow shit.
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right. Let's go while Deutsch is
I like... Is that Fritz? I like him. Okay, go with your friends to Deutsch's house. Let's show this is like a mouse and keyboard a minute. Movement's a lot easier. Sprinting's a lot easier.
Damn.
Okay, let's go mouse and keyboard for a lot of this stuff and see what the combat's like with it. Keep the controller handy just in case. Whoops.
Hey,
That's
watch it.
It's a nice house.
These days.
What the hell?
Okay, discuss the plan of attack. We're going to throw shite on his
There's this
house.
locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.